As the Australian ATV Motocross Championships rolls into its 14th year, we have seen epic battles, jaw-dropping crashes, and international races all competing for the title of Australian ATV MX Champion. In 2015, we come to the heart of Australia where the ATV racers from all over the country assembled to Alice Springs for the first time in what will be one of the most epic championships Australia has seen. 4Style Media brings you the 2015 Australian ATV Motocross Championships. 2014 saw KTM rider Gemma Merrilees from WA taking out the women's title at the ATV MX Championships in Horsham. Today we see her alongside three other riders all competing for the top spot. In Moto 1, we see Rebecca Lloyd taking the early lead but to be quickly overtaken by Gemma Merrilees coming into the first turn. Gemma Merrilees was unstoppable, extending her lead out to 45 seconds by the end of the moto. Rebecca Lloyd made the pass on Danielle Ellis in lap 2 and held on to second for the remainder of the moto. Gina Merrilees running off the results for 4th. Gemma Merrilees again was the one to beat in Moto 2, taking out another dominant victory by 28 seconds over Rebecca Lloyd. Ellis in 3rd and Gina Merrilees in 4th.
So I'm down in Gemma Merrilees' pit tent. She come across from Kalgoorlie and she's racing in the intermediate and women's class. She's currently winning the women's class, so I'm just going to ask her a couple of questions. So how did you find the track today?
It was alright. It was a bit rough towards the end, but it's pretty flat. So
now, I saw you had a bit of a couple of close calls. Was that the gusting wind doing a bit of a horrible job?
Nah, I think that was just me.
So do you like the jumps out there?
Not really. They're a bit different to what we have back home.
What do you have back home?
Better ones.
Did you set your bike up any different today to what you normally would?
We changed the suspension, made it a bit better, but that's really all.
Thanks Kayla and Gemma. Now back to the track for Moto 3. At the start, Rebecca Lloyd gets the inside line and it looks like Gemma Merrilees might get the whole shot, but Lloyd just wins the whole shot by an inch. This is short-lived, however, as Gemma has the better drive out the second turn and pulls out in the front. Nothing will stop Gemma. She was committed and pulled off another convincing win in Moto 3 by over 39 seconds. Rebecca Lloyd was also consistent throughout the moto, maintaining a good pace and finishing in second position. Once again, Ellis in 3rd and Gina Merrilees in 4th. Moto 4 began with Rebecca Lloyd getting awesome drive off the start line and pulling off a near perfect hole shot in front of Gemma Merrilees. Again, this lead was short-lived and Gemma easily moved into first before the third turn. Gemma had a fantastic moto, pulling off her fastest lap time, a 1:45 in this moto. Gina Merrilees, having issues on the start line, fought her way back into the race and finished in 4th, only 3 seconds behind Ellis in 3rd. it was a perfect run for Gemma Merrilees, who won 5 from 5 to seal the Women's Championship in the final moto. Rebecca Lloyd once again finished in second, but this time it was Gina Merrilees who finished in third in front of 4th place Danielle Ellis. Here I am with Gemma Merrilees. She's competed in the women's and intermediates class. She came first in women's and 5th in intermediates. Congratulations, that's some good riding out there, and even better for riding in 2 classes this weekend. So again, how did you find you went on this track, considering it's probably not quite like the home tracks where it's a bit more sandy and whatnot?
I think I went pretty good. It was hard packed, which I'm most used to instead of sand, so I think I did do well overall.
Coming 5th in the intermediates, that's very good of you. I mean, considering that basically intermediates is all blokes. But now, what do you see yourself doing in the next couple of months?
Probably finish the last state round at Coastals back in WA, and then in 2 weeks I head to Darwin for the NT titles, and then in November we're looking at going to South Australia for the SA titles.
Oh, very good. So I'm sure you'd like to thank some of those sponsors of yours that got you into first place for today, as well as the 5th for intermediates.
Calmac Mechanical, Bruton Logistics, ATV Pro and Goldspeed Tyres, Pep Suspension as well, my mum and my dad, for helping me out majorly, my boss for the time off, and Brett.
Oh, well done, and I look forward to see you again in 2016.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing you too.